Salute to the people. How y'all doing this morning? It's an early one. Your boy didn't get too much sleep last night. I'm gonna be 100 with you. Yesterday was a real one. But it is what it is. I'm good. Top of the morning. Want to scream at the people and get back to my regular program this morning. You know what I'm saying? We back to doing what we do. Welcome to the Real Big Fruit Podcast. Today, I'm going to tell a story of memories of word. I don't want to seem like I'm all over the place with my storytelling. But like I said, last night was a real one. I addressed some things. It brought back some memories of some people. So I'm going to get a little off course with my orating and storytelling. And this morning, I'm going to tell some stories. Not too many, but I'm going to tell you some stories of memories of world. Yeah, world, man. That's my childhood friend. We go back, man. We go back. I know we lived in the same building all our lives. Me on the 2nd floor, him on the 11th floor. And pretty much when I really think about it, growing up, there wasn't too many kids our age in our building. Word. Shout out to Lonnie and Lionel. They was the only two other kids in my building really our age, and they wasn't built like me and World. So me and World found ourselves just doing a lot of mischievous shit in and out of that building by ourselves. Man, these memories I'm gonna tell you, man, these are childhood memories. So it ain't gonna be no shoot 'em up, bang bang shit. It ain't gonna be no drama. We not doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna give you some childhood memories, man. Yo, this is my world. I'm gonna start here. In my building, right? In the lobby, it's a little lip with a wall where people can hide behind the lip. And if you come down the stairs, you won't know a person is behind that lip. Motherfucker could pop out that lip and jump on your ass, right? So as kids, badass little kids, we used to hide behind the lip. And when we hear people coming down the stairs, we would either jump out and scare them, or we would calmly come from around the lip and walk towards the elevator, and people would be startled, right? We used to do all types of stupid shit just for wreck. The walk behind the lip to the elevator, that was always a scared nigga. He was scared to go, so he would just walk and try to startle a person. So we had a couple of niggas who used to do that. Me, World, Butter. I think we used to all do the shit, right? So over time, couple dudes used to come down the stairs. We jump out on them. If it's an older dude, teenager, whatever, he wasn't scared. I'm gonna fuck one of y'all little niggas up. He'd chase us around the lobby. If it was a female, she might get startled. But I never forget, man. Peter Rad, first day doing the pop out from behind the lip. World told him, yo, it's your turn. Peter Rad, I don't want to do it. World was like, nah, I did it. Fruit did it. Now it's your turn. Because Peter Rad don't live in our building. He live in the other building. So he done came from his building to our building, wanting to get into our shenanigans. Listen, man, if you going to rock with us, this is what we doing. So Peter Rad says, fuck it. It's my turn. Yo, this shit is funny. Peter Rad hides behind the lip. we hear somebody coming down the stairs. Tap, tap, tap. You can hear heels tapping on the steps. First thing we think, oh shit, that's a chick. So, being that Peter Rab think it's a chick, now his confidence is up. Fuck it, I'm gonna just scare her and run. That's what he thinking. Because he a fast motherfucker. Rest in peace, Peter Russo. Peter Rab was a little fast motherfucker. So, you hear the click, click, click. You hear the heels coming down the steps. So finally, the heels reached a low enough step for Peter Rab to pop out. Yo, the nigga Peter Rab pops out. Ah! And it's a full grown ass man. I never forget, he had a big leather jacket on, suit, and hard bottoms. That's what we heard clicking on the stairs. His hard bottoms. So when Peter Rab jumped out, ah! I ain't go front. He scared the man. Ah! But when the man realized it was a little badass kid, yo, that nigga chased Peter Rab all around that motherfucking lobby. Because Peter Rab, he didn't run to the door. He ran around the lobby. This nigga chased Peter Rab around the lobby the whole time. He chased Peter Rab around the lobby. He trying to take off his belt like he Peter Rab fall. He really whipped Peter Rab ass. Peter Rab scared that motherfucker so bad. That motherfucker chased Peter Rab around that motherfucking lobby. Peter Rab ran up the stairs. Word to mother. I remember that shit. World gas Peter Rab to do that shit. Peter Rab almost got killed. Word to mother. Memories of world, boy. Word. Shit. I mean, one time, World popped up from behind the lip. Ha! It was an old lady with a shopping cart, son. She came tumbling down the stairs. Oh, shit. You ain't got to tell me what to do. I was gone. Word to mother. We used to pop out in the lobby at 325. Memories of world, boy. Yo. I remember this one, son. Rest in peace, Wise. Way back in the day, son. The Jones sisters moved in LG. Shout out to my big homie Swells. Rest in peace, Mama Jones. Shout out all the Jones sisters. Blondie, Kimmy, Cody, Michelle, Yvette. It's a crew of them, son. So check it. Back in the days, they moved in LG. And they lived in the next building. They lived in 345. They lived in Butter and Peter Rab building. Right next to my building. We the front. We what we consider the front of the project. Yo. They moved in the project, son. And everybody was in love. Yo, the sisters. Yo, the sisters. So all of them were older than me. All of them. So I'm talking about the guys that were older than us. All the niggas was in love with them. So every little, like we the front, and in the front of the projects you had little cliques and crews. This is before drug selling, gun violence, and all that stupid shit. But you still had cliques and crews. And every little clique and crew, 3, 4, 5, 6 deep, they used to try to shoot they shit at the Jones sisters. Them niggas in my building wasn't no different. Rest in peace, Wise, his brother Highness, Big Iz, Lord. Trying to think of the crew from my building, the older niggas. You had Wise, Highness, Big Iz, Lord. Trying to think. Oh, Stan. Shout out Stan. Who else was in my building? They had a little clique. They had a little crew. So they want to shoot. They shot at the Jones sisters. We all in PS2, 270 Park. I never forget. It's got to be like 84 summer. We all in the park and shit. You know, me and World, we always lingered behind this older crew right here because 2 of these niggas was World older brothers. Rest in peace, Wise and Highness. So we always had the green light to just follow these niggas and be around these niggas whenever they was clicked up, smoking weed, rapping, because yeah, back in the days, every clique in my projects was a rap crew. Word the mother. So me and World always had this green light to just be around these motherfuckers. So one day, me and World come in the park. They all sitting on the bench. They talking and shit. The older dudes. We walk over there. Yo, what's up? So the nigga, why? Why says, come here, World. Yo, go over there and say X, Y, and Z, Basically, they telling World to go over there and tell the Jones sisters, what's up? We trying to holler. Now, if you know World from his childhood, then you know what I'm saying is a fact. It's never disrespect. Because we used to go through this shit as kids. We used to argue about this shit. World had a complex about this shit. We used to fight about this shit. All types of shit. It's not meant to be disrespectful. When we was younger, World used to walk with a little switch. Like a chick. That shit used to drive Wise crazy. I don't know. It was just his walk. You know what I'm saying? It was just his walk. And Wise hated that shit. I kid you not. So now, hi. And Hanif, if y'all watching this funny shit, y'all know I'm telling the truth. Yeah, World used to walk with this little switch. And I never forget, son. Wise told that nigga, yo, go over there and say X, Y, and Z. You know, we little badass kids. We love some attention. We love some drama. We love some mayhem. World was like, all right, I'll go over there and tell him. So when World turned around to walk away, I never forget, son. And why I said, and don't walk over there switching. That nigga World beeline. He ain't even go over there and tell him business that. World was like, you go tell your motherfucking self. World ain't like that shit, but it was true, son. He used to walk with this little switch. That shit used to drive Wise crazy, son. I kid you not. Word. Memories of World. My childhood friend, me and World used to play. See, World was well off, you know what I'm saying? Mama Love had a decent job. She took care of her kids. You know what I'm saying? His crib was the hot spot. You know what I'm saying? His mom's was the first one with the motherfucking 100-inch floor model TV. So we used to be in his crib playing Nintendo and all that stupid shit as kids. But before the big screen TV and Nintendo and all that shit, World Mall, I never forget, one Christmas. I'm talking 80s, my nigga. World popped out with this how far back this shit go. World popped out with the Smurfs. Yo! This how far we go back, son. World had the new Smurfs. Oh shit. You know, my grandmother was doing what she could do for a nigga and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted Smurfs too now. I go right to 345, go get the homie. Yo, Puerto! That's my guy. Whenever it's time to go G'ing, that's what we used to call stealing back then, if y'all don't know. For all y'all young heads who don't know, we used to call stealing G'ing back in the days. So whenever it came time to go G'ing, because World wasn't a G'er. You know what I'm saying? World was well off. Moms used to buy him everything and anything. He was the baby of the fucking family. So he ain't have to go G'ing for nothing. He had to go G'ing for toys. He ain't have to go G'ing for clothes. He had to go G'ing for nothing. Nothing. He had to do that. We had to do that. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't all well off. You know what I'm saying? We didn't all have everything we wanted or needed. So we used to go G. So when I saw the motherfucking Smurfs, World opened the box, it was like, oh, you know, like trophies and shit, gold trophies, the light shined, all that shit. Oh shit, the nigga got the Smurfs. I ain't say nothing. We played with the Smurfs in the hallway. But that's what we used to do. We used to play in the hallway on the floor in the building. You know what I'm saying? World had all them fucking teenage brothers, so they used to kick us out the crib. Yo, y'all niggas go in the hallway. Alright, fuck it. We go in the hallway, sit on the floor, play with the Smurfs and shit. I said, nah, I gotta get me some Smurfs. Straight to 345. Yo, Porto! You know what I'm saying? Y'all know the history. Me and Porto been G'ing together since we was 5. I called Porto, yo, son, World got the new Smurfs. Porto like, word? Say no more. Me and Porto took our show on the road, jumped on that motherfucking G-Train, a hoist skimmer on downtown Brooklyn. and went and G'd us some Smurfs. World put the pressure on us. Then he did it again. World called us to the crib. Yo, what's good? Yo, I got the new G.I. Joes. Get the fuck out of here. We go to World crib, he got the new G.I. Joe. I never forget, my favorite G.I. Joe was the yellow nigga. He had like a yellow suit with red in it. That was my favorite G.I. Joe. And I'm gonna tell you why he was my favorite. He's my favorite because he was the only one I G'd off with. I had a bad time that day G'ing. I just took that. It was bright and yellow. I just G'd him. He became my favorite character on G.I. Joe. I don't even remember his name. But anyway, World does this shit again. Yo, I got the new G.I. Joes. Word. Oh, shit. Fuck. Yo, Puerto. Puerto was my road dog with that G and shit. Me and Puerto go downtown, get our G.I. Joes, man. Come back. We sitting in the hallway with World. He got his, we got ours, man. Word up, man. Memories of World, my childhood memories, man. Word. You know, I can't tell all the good. I can't tell the good without the bad. You know what I'm saying? Word up, World. You just gonna have to be mad at me, nigga. You know I love you. You just gonna have to be fucking mad. As we was growing up in LG, man, right? Y'all heard me mention my boy Ron Dude Jamie. Jamie, a.k.a. Ron Dude, rest in peace. That's Nut Cousin. Now we talking early 80s when everything was love. No beef, no drama, no static, no nothing in LG. Not with our generation. We was fucking babies. But Jamie was a little older than us. Jamie was older than Nut. Nut was older than me. But I used to find myself being that me and Nut, we had a scrap, we got cool. I used to find myself hanging with Nut. Me and Nut used to go downtown. Rest in peace, Nut. We used to go downtown with cardboard, with our windbreaker suits on, the empty sneaker box, put it on the floor, break dance in front of McCory's and Mays and all that shit. Me and Nut used to do some things. We got history. Before niggas start ego tripping, me and Nut got history. Like I just told you, son, we used to be downtown in front of McCory's and Mays on cardboard, breakdancing in windbreaker suits with a sneaker box collecting tips. That's how far back that shit goes. If we didn't have cardboard, we had linoleum. Real talk. Now Jamie, a.k.a. Von Dude, rest in peace, he's Nut older cousin. So he used to, like, he was the one who used to, we was trying to follow behind him, period. That's what it was. We was trying to run behind this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because Jamie was a little smarter, a little street smarter than us and shit. But anyway, Jamie has a little brother. Shout out, Sean. Mr. Eric Ravel. Now, Jamie had a little brother. Me and Jamie's little brother went to elementary school together in the same class. He's Nut cousin too. Nut was in the other class. Me and his cousin Sean, Eric Ravel, was in the same class. Remember how I told you World used to switch with his walking shit? That shit used to drive Wise crazy, but it wasn't no funny style shit. That's just the way he walked. He wasn't trying to be no girl. No disrespect to my man Sean. But to this day, if I'm not mistaken, I think Sean is a gay male. Shout out to Sean. That's the homie from LG. But when we was kids, he already had his ways. And I never forget. See, I knew him. We was in the same class. World ain't know him. Remember, World went to Catholic school. Yo, World, don't be mad at me. Yo, Han, don't be mad at me. Yo, Hanif, don't be mad at me. Big Fruit won't be Big Fruit if I don't tell a story. I know Sean's sitting back laughing right now. You know where I'm going. So, we badass kids and shit. I think it was me and Butter. We lined World up. World don't know this nigga. And at this time, Jamie and Sean was living on Lafayette. They was living in a brownstone on Lafayette across the street from PS27. This is so way back in the days. Sean came across the street out of his apartment on his skates. This the skates days, son. You remember, we went through phases as kids in New York City. Go-karts, no, big wheels turned into go-karts. Go-karts turned into skateboards. I think the skateboards turned into the skates. So this is the skates era. When everybody, all the little niggas running around New York City on skates. This is that era. Sean in the park, minding his business on his skates. Chilling. I think it was me and Butter. If it wasn't me and Butter, it was me and Peter Rab. Fuck it, man. I'm going to tell stories about all of us getting our ass whipped when we was kids. I'm going to start with World. Then I'm going to go to Butter. Then I'm going to go to me. Yeah, we all got our ass whipped as kids. Yo, so I think it was me and Butter. If it wasn't me and Butter, it was me and Peter Rab. We lined World up. Yo, you see that kid right there? Yeah. Call that nigga faggot Sean. World being a little badass nigga he was. World, watch. You don't think I do it? Niggas is like, yo, Sean, he don't like that shit. Peter Rab's like, yo, he don't like that shit. Yo, World yelled out the crowd. Faggot Sean. That nigga Sean rolled over there on his skates. Which one of y'all motherfuckers said that? World stuck his chest out on that nigga. We had to be about 11 years old at this time. We probably about 11 years old. We wasn't 12 and 13 because we was still at the elementary school. We still was in 3rd and 4th grade at the time. We wasn't junior high school, none of that shit. We wasn't in the 6th grade. I know that for a fact too. We was still in like anywhere between the 3rd and 4th grade. That nigga rolled over there on his skates. Remember, this is the breakdancing days, so this is the early 80s. So it had to be, we had to be like 10, 11 years old. Nigga rolled over there on his skates. Who said that? World stuck his chest out on that nigga. I said it. When I tell you, faggot Sean jumped on World ass. When I tell you, that man jumped on World ass and beat World all over that basketball court, son. We had to, yo, get off him. What the fuck, bro? Word. And that was the day I knew I don't give a fuck what you think about a dude. Whether he feminine or he gay. He's still a fucking man. I learned that as a child when Sean jumped on World ass in PS270 Park. Yeah, World, that was a loss. And me and World used to talk about this shit in our teenage days, boy. We be sitting in the project on the bench, gripped up. Sean would come through. I used to look at World like, nigga, take that loss. Don't even think about it. World's like, word, son. That's some bullshit. Yeah, man, let that go, man. Let that go. Yeah, man, Words be mad about that shit. But he never tried no shit to Sean. You know what I'm saying? Sean was cool people. Shout out Sean, LG. Jamie, little brother. Rest in peace, Nut. Rest in peace, Jamie. Word the mother. Memories of World. So now I gotta tell the story of Butter. Yo, Butter, don't be mad at me, homie. You know I love you. You're my best friend in the world. You're my comrade. You're my brother. But I gotta tell the story. And then I'm gonna tell how I got my ass whipped. I'm gonna throw me in there a couple times just to, so World and Butter don't be mad. I never forget, boy. It was an Easter Sunday. Butter, you know where I'm going. It was an Easter Sunday. Y'all remember how back in the days, I don't know if they do it now, son. I'm so removed from what the fuck is going on. But when I was growing up, Easter Sunday, we got up, you took a bath, you got fresh to death in your church clothes. And you went to Sunday school. This is what we grew up doing, our badasses. So you threw your fresh shit on and went to church. Now butter come from the first generation of boosters in LG. Yeah. Rest in peace, Cruising. His big sister. When we were babies, world, because his mom was well off, she was shopping and shit. Plus he had older brothers who was into little fashion. So whatever his moms bought them, or whatever they took their moms out and made their moms buy for them, she would buy for World too. So World fashion game came on the strength of being Wise little brother. If Wise had it, World had it when we was growing up. That's how it went. So if Wise was fresh, World was fresh. That's just how it was. Now Butter came from the first generation of boosters. Butter rolling around in the dirt, playing and shit, throwing dirt bombs and Guess jeans with leather pockets. Yeah, it was like that. You know what I'm saying? Butter coming to elementary school with the Guess jumpers, the farmer suits on, not knowing what the fuck he got on. Just knowing he got on clothes, because that's what his sister did. She loaded the nigga up. Butter stayed fresh. So, this Easter Sunday, Butter was clean. Clean. I never forget. Butter had his little hat on. He had his trench coat. Yeah, I remember. Butter had the trench coat on. You know, suited, but we went to church and shit. So now, yo, this got to be, 82? 83? We babies, homie. But we was outside. We in my lobby. Butter live in the next building. We came from Sunday school. So we in my building. Talking about what we gonna do with the rest of the day. Now it's time to go change. Take off your church clothes. Put on your real Easter clothes. And go downtown to the movies. Go to Junior's, get a piece of cheesecake, and bring our ass home. That was the ritual. So as we standing in my lobby, contemplating on what we doing for the rest of the day, we all got on our Sunday clothes, son. Our church shit. And you know how on holidays, families go visit families? So it was a family visiting a family in my building. And they were girls. We kids, man. These girls is teenagers. Meaning, they not fucking kids. And I don't know, son. I think when the girls walked past us, did somebody pull a girl here, smack her ass? I don't know what happened, son. I just know she turned around and started firing on Butter. Boom, 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 boom. Word, son, bust Butter nose, fucked up his Easter clothes, all that shit. That was the first time we had to find ourselves jumping on a chick. Like, yo, what the fuck? Yo, word, son, we had to wild on her. Yeah, man. Butter don't be mad at me. Yeah, man, bust my man's nose and shit. Blood all over his motherfucking trench coat. Easter Sunday, yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. We were some badass kids, man. Some badass kids in front of them, probably. Now, I'm gonna tell you about a couple of times I got wild on. Let me see. I told y'all how Powerful used to rob me every motherfucking Sunday. The old guard. I sell my newspapers and shit. And the nigga robbed me. Every Sunday. But I did him right 89 something. Anyway, speaking of newspapers, we had this dude that lived in my building named Beanie. Beanie used to sell papers every Sunday morning. I used to sell papers too, but I used to sell them for Miss Matt. Beanie was doing his own thing. Beanie was an older dude. He lived in my building. So every Sunday you would hear Beanie in your hallway. newspaper every Sunday. And we as kids, we had this joke where whenever we used to see Beanie outside somewhere, we'll do that shit. Newspaper and run. Yo, we did that shit so much. And for so long, we never knew that nigga was tired of that shit, son. Never knew. All I could tell you is one night, we was in the lobby of my building. Me, World, maybe Butter. But I know the older niggas in my building was there. Rest in peace, Wise. Yo, Han, if you listen to this shit, you remember this shit. It was Wise, Han, maybe Lord. Shout out to big homie Lord. And the nigga Beanie, he came in the building. He wasn't leaving. I think he came in the building. And when he came in the building, before he could get to the elevator, fruit. Badass fruit. Newspaper. Yo, that nigga Beanie turned around so motherfucking fast. I ain't get a chance to move, son. The nigga turned around and he a grown ass man too. So this before my juvenile bit. I had to be about 11. Yeah, they should have locked this nigga up. I was about 11, son. That nigga turned around and fired off on him. In his mind, he was like, I'm tired of this little motherfucker. But at the same time, I ain't gonna hurt him. I ain't gonna kill him. And I ain't gonna go to jail. That nigga turned around and started firing on me, son. All body shots. Broke me down. Yo, that nigga must have hit me like 50 times, son. Boom, 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 boom. I was shocked. I was looking at Wise, Highness, Lord, looking at all them niggas. Yo, break this shit up. Help me. Stop this nigga. Yo, he whipped my ass in that lobby for yelling newspaper. Needless to say, the next time I yelled newspaper, I was selling them motherfuckers. Yo, that nigga Beanie beat my ass. Yo, Beanie, if you watching this shit, you remember. They should have locked your ass up for child abuse. You beat on me, man. You beat on me like no man has ever done. Before that or since then, nigga. You got away with that. Real talk. In more ways than one, you got away with that. But it's all good. Then I'm going to tell you this shit. This is, now, we ain't kids now. This is 89. We ain't kids no more. I got my ass whipped. Not whipped. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't get my ass whipped. I got knocked the fuck out. Somehow, in 89, rest in peace Kareem, light-skinned Kareem from 433. Somehow me and Kareem was bickering. I think we was bickering over a girl as kids. I ran down on him one time, because we from the front of the projects. Other niggas is from the back. We went to the back of the projects. My weight up. I done did a juvie bid. It's 89. I'm running wild. I see the nigga. Me and him was beefing in 88 over a chick. Yeah, I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. Butter, remember this shit. I had a chick in 87. Little chick, little girlfriend, 87. I went off to do the juvie bid. While I was doing the juvie bid, he bagged my chick. That's what happened. Chick lived in his building. He bagged her. It is what it is. So now, I come home 89. I don't like this nigga. We bickering. We face fighting from a distance and shit. So one day, we finally bumped into each other. And I think I put the Brucey Love on the nigga. Boop, 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 boop. Nigga ran. I chased the nigga to his building. All that shit, 89. Yeah. So now, couple of days or a week later. Now that first incident took place in the back of the project. He ran to his building. A week later, some shit. A couple of days later, a week later, he's coming in my building with a chick. A different chick. Guess this is new chick. I don't know. But when I see him, he in my building, I'm on point. The fuck this nigga doing over here? You know what I'm saying? Fuck, you looking for me? So I pressed the nigga in the lobby. Yo, what's up? He's like, yo, shit, that shit ain't about nothing. And the whole time I'm sizing this nigga up, his girl standing there. She got a brown paper bag in her hand, son. I'm fronting on this nigga. Yo, you remember back in the days when you used to throw bottles? Because that was a thing. We used to all throw bottles. Remember how we used to throw empty bottles? And you can hear the woo, 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 woo. Because the bottle was empty, the air. Y'all remember that sound? Yo, this is my word, son. I'm fronting on this nigga in the lobby. Ooh, ah, ooh, ooh. I ain't paying this chick no mind. She got a brown paper bag in her head, son. She got an empty Pepsi bottle in that motherfucker. I'm fronting on this nigga. Yeah, whatever, nigga. You bitch ass nigga. That bitch cracked me in my motherfucking head with that bottle. Right in the lobby in front of all the homies and everything, son. She ain't give a fuck. Boom! I remember hearing the woo, woo, woo. When that shit got so close to me, I could hear that shit. She hit me. Boom! Knocked me the fuck out. Knocked me the fuck out in that lobby, son. Word. Knocked me out. Him and her ran out the building. Caught niggas on surprise. Like, niggas ain't know to chase them or to attend to me. Niggas attended to me. Got me up on my feet. Now we all chasing. I caught the nigga in the back of the projects, did what I had to do. She got away. She got away. But I ain't gonna lie, you said if I'd have caught up with her, that would have been the first time in the streets of New York City I put my hands on a motherfucking girl, son. I kid you not. She bust me in the motherfucking head with a bottle, knocked me clean the fuck out in LG. Yeah, man, we all got our ass whipped as children. But my worst was Beanie. Beanie beat the shit out of me, man. So, can't nobody be mad. World can't be mad. Butter can't be mad. And I can't be mad. I just told how we all got our ass whipped as children. Shit. Yeah, man, memories of the world, man. I kid you not, man. That was my guy, man. Before all the bullshit. Yeah, man. He went through a phase, too. I remember World went through his phase. I remember he was running around with Little Hedo with Terminator the dog. World went through his dog phase. He's running around the projects with dogs and shit. He's like, what the fuck is this nigga doing? He's bugging. Yeah, man, memories of World. Then he went through his stealing cars phase and his graffiti shit. Shout out Fatal. Fatal the homie. The Boricua, that's the homie. Fatal turned World out on that stolen car shit, man. Word. I ain't understand it. That nigga went from running around with stray dogs to stealing cars. I know how it happened, though. World got kicked out or transferred out of Christ the King, the Catholic school. And when he came to 117 as his first public school, he discovered hooky. Word. When that nigga came to 117, he discovered hooky and just straight dropped out of school in the 7th grade. I ain't bullshitting. When that nigga came, transferred from that elementary school, Queen of All Saints, not Christ the King, Queen of All Saints. Him, Biggie, Kim, all them niggas went to Queen of All Saints. Kim went the same route too. She got the fuck up out of there. And did she go to Queen of All Saints or PS20? I don't know. But I know she came to 117. But she ain't drop out. She graduated and went to Savage J. Y'all seen her in front of the school in the Slick Rick Teenage Love video. That was her freshman year in Savage J. Yeah, Yeah, man. That nigga came to 117. I guess they did the attendance. And niggas wasn't in class, and he wanted to know why. Because I was doing the juvenile bid, son. I came home on a home visit in 88. No, I'm lying. Because we're younger than me. I came home February 89. And when I came home February 89, world used to be outside all the time, in the daytime, during school hours, right? I ain't think nothing of it because I'm out. But I'm on aftercare, the fake parole shit when you do a bid for juveniles. I'm on aftercare. I'm still going through the process of finding a school, going down to the Department of Education, getting enrolled back in school. I'm still going through all that shit. That's why I'm not in school today. But I notice every day I'm outside while this process is going on. World's outside. And the funniest shit, yo, this is the funniest shit, sir. He used to have a polo goose on, right? And I used to always wonder why his chest was sticking out. So I was like, yo, what the fuck? You got a vest on? Nah. He used to zip down his jacket. He used to have his notebook. Nigga playing hooky, but he got his books with him all day. The fuck? He like, yeah, mess my books. Word the mother. Yeah, man. World came to 117, discovered it. Hooky. Straight dropped out. I nigga went from stray dogs, stolen cars, to graffiti. Word was bugging. Man, memories of Word, boy. He used to drive wild. It's crazy, son. That's why I said in the LG story, man, motherfuckers talk about Word this, Word that, man. Word never set out to be who he was. World was doing most of that shit, man, to get on Wise nerves, to defy his brother. Yo, World, don't do that. I'm going to do it. Don't be out here doing this. I'm doing that. Yeah, that shit was crazy. That shit was crazy, man. But yeah, memories of World, man, because I read it before yesterday with the interview with Homeboy and all that shit. I was getting hit in the comments. Niggas like, yo, you telling stories, man. When you gonna tell the story of World? And my only response to the brother was, wow. Like, I never thought it would come to that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But the people want to hear it. Plus, we just went through what we went through yesterday, or rather last night. So I said, you know what? I'm going to get up this morning and tell some stories about my childhood friend. But I hope I don't disappoint you, because I'm not going to sit here and tell you the negative shit. I just chose to think of him in a brighter light this morning. That's what I chose to do. I chose to think of him in a brighter light this morning. I miss him. And I love him. I miss him. And I love him. I can say that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we was some bugged out ass little kids, man. And we all had a knuckle check. Shout out Mopey. That's World oldest brother. You know what I'm saying? Mope went to the service, got his knuckle check right, came back home, made sure all his little brothers knew how to fight. You know what I'm saying? So Wise was nice with it, Hyde was nice with it. Ooh, them niggas had some good ones. You know, because they the two brothers close to each other. You know? Yeah, in age. And man, when I tell you them niggas used to argue and fight like cats and dogs, and they both knew how to fight because Mo taught them niggas on that boxing shit. They had some good ones growing up. Word. Harvey L. and Myron. Them niggas had some good fights growing up in 325. But yeah, Mope and shout out James Crowder, aka Cheese Money. Mope and Cheese used to bring, and because Cheese boxed too. So Mope and Cheese used to bring out the gloves. And we used to stand in the hallway, not the lobby. We used to be in the hallway, either on the 11th floor, which was World floor, or the 3rd floor, which was Cheese floor, Cheese Money. And you put the gloves on, put the gloves on. And we used to go. They made sure we all knew how to fight in 325, son. That's a fact. Big Mope and Cheese Money made sure of that. Everybody in my building knew how to fight. I don't know about them other buildings. Niggas at 325 knew how to scrap. And we had Juan Laporte across the street. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking professional boxer over at Tony's Pizzeria. So niggas in 325 Knuckle game always was up the pump. You know what I'm saying? Even World knew how to fight. You know what I'm saying? He ain't know how to fight when Sean jumped on his ass. We was still young. But World got his shit right. World knew how to fight. Word the mother. Those was the days, man. Those was the motherfucking days, boy. Memories of World. Yeah, man, I just woke up today feeling like I wanted to drop this, man. You know what I'm saying? To my my loyal subscribers and my loyal viewers, know that today is Tuesday morning. Tomorrow I will be recording my first episode of Loyal to a Fault, the series with St. Laz. Yes, I'm moving on. The LG story is over. I got to be more creative. I'm going to do the Loyal to a Fault series with St. Laz. Tomorrow I will be recording episode 1, Big Fruit and Bam from the BX. Yeah, man. I know y'all heard the history about little Bam bugging out on Racket Salad. Everybody wanting to get at him. I'm going to tell the story. Big Fruit, Loyal to a Fault, episode 1, Fruit and Bam from the BX. That will be recorded tomorrow with St. Laz. I assure you that. The LG story is over. I got to continue to produce for St. Laz. I gave him my word and told him I will do what I could do to help his channel and his platform. And he does the same for me. You know what I'm saying? It's just that I just love telling my stories with him because he got that Broadway production. He gives me the Broadway production and shit. You know what I mean? With the pictures and all that fly shit. I enjoy that shit. You know what I'm saying? But like I told you, I don't do YouTube for the money. Not instant gratification, son. You must walk. And you must crawl before you walk. You must walk before you run. I'm still crawling with this YouTube shit, man. I'm getting to know people. People are getting to know me. I'm getting to understand how this shit works with hate. I'm getting to understand how this shit works with trolls. I ain't ready to make no money. Not on YouTube. I'm still learning YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But my payday gonna come in the end, bro. When y'all got Big Fruit and the LG story, or y'all got Papa Doc, the legend, and the CMB story, something's going to hit the screen, whether it be a TV, whether it hit the movie screen, I don't know. That's how it'll go. You know what I'm saying? That's how it'll go. You know what I mean? I would love for somebody to throw a bag on the table and allow me to take the motherfucking cameras up in LG, son. And give everybody work. Let's do this. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this. That's yo, man, that's a big goal of mine. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? I want to give back to my hood. I want to give back to my hood, and I think that would be so dope. I think that would be so dope. But yeah, man, memories of World, man. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, that was my childhood friend, man. Like I said, we go back playing with Smurfs and G.I. Joes and shit. You remember back in the days, you used to get a can of beans, empty the can out, scrape that shit on the ground, get the lids off, get the can nice and right, make a bust open that Johnny Pump, you get that can, spraying the water all around. Yeah, we did all that shit as kids, man. We got our ass whipped for that shit too. I'm gonna tell this story before I leave. We was on the corner. Alright, our Johnny Pump get wet cars was on Taffy. It was on Classic. No, that's Lafayette. No, that's Decal. It was on Decal and Taffy, the Latino block. So, you know what I'm saying? Every now and then we would go over there, act up. 325 niggas and the 456 niggas. Because it was like between our buildings. So we all go over there and play the Johnny Pump and shit. Shh. Every now and then we wet a nigga car, nigga beef. It wasn't nothing real serious. But for some reason, today, we on the corner of Lafayette and Classic. We don't do this shit over here. Johnny Pump on. Everybody outside. Fuck it. Let's spray niggas' cars. That was the thing. You spray niggas' cars when they ride by. We sprayed the wrong nigga car coming down Lafayette. We ain't never had this problem on Taffy and Decal. I forgot, it might have been Peter Rad. Yeah, it was Peter Rad. Peter Rad sprayed the car. Yo, and that little nigga was so motherfucking fast, son. All you heard was the can drop. When that nigga started beefing and jump out his car, all you heard was Peter Rad drop the can. You heard the can drop. Clink, clink, clink. When you turn around, that nigga was gone. That nigga was gone. So the nigga jumped out his car. He saw how fast Peter Rad was. He knew he couldn't catch that nigga. He grabbed the closest person to him. He went to grab World. And when he went to grab World, World dipped out that shit. He started chasing World around his car. Yo, this shit was crazy. He chased World around the car the whole time. Then somebody else picked the can up, started spraying him and World while he was running around the car. Yo, this shit was hilarious, son. Word the mother. That shit was hilarious. We was some badass little kids. We was some badass little kids. That's when his name was Lil Damien, son. And I'm gonna give you the origin of how his name became World. It's my childhood friend. I could give you this. His name was Little Damien forever. And Myrian turned into Wise when he started taking money in Midtown with Big Un, rest in peace. And Un took all the homies down to Shy. One arm Shy with the hook on Carson Avenue. Rest in peace, one arm Shy. And Shy gave everybody knowledge himself. So Wise became Wise in the 80s. World was still Little Damien. But his motherfucking head, this nigga head is so fucking big. That's another reason why he switched. Because his head was too motherfucking big when he was little. Yo, y'all think I'm playing, man? Y'all niggas laughing. His head was so motherfucking big when we was kids. We used to think it was hard for him to hold his shit up. That's how big his head was. So the name World comes from his head being so big. Like a globe. But not only that, in the 80s, we was all shorties growing, on the basketball court trying to be like the older niggas. And we was some little niggas balling for real. Like, we balled so much in elementary school. My 4th grade class, we balled so much in elementary school. My 4th grade class forced the hand of PS270 to create its very first elementary school basketball team. That was because of us. We stayed on the basketball court every morning before school, every afternoon during our lunch recess, and every afternoon after school before we went home. Like, we lived on the fucking basketball court. So everybody had a favorite player. Mine was Magic Johnson. Black Reg was Pearl. Johnny B was Larry Bird. Butter loved him some Jordan. And World liked World Be Free, the point guard on the Cleveland Cavaliers out of Brownsville, New York. Shout out World Be Free. And it stuck with him. So we started calling World in the basketball tournament. That's how his name became World. I don't know what other rumors were developed about his name. Now, ain't no telling what the fuck a motherfucker said about World nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like I said yesterday, last night, he was a scapegoat. So, ain't no telling how somebody else said, yo, this how he got his name. I don't know. But I just told you the real deal. That's how he got his name. Real talk. His big ass fucking head. But that's my bro, man. Memories of World. Memories of World. See, I got nothing but good ones. Like I said, man, I jumped on YouTube for one reason. With Puerto Rican Mikey. My mission, my goal was to speak to the youth and give them my message, and hopefully they ain't got to cross the path that I did. That was my goal. and also to erase, eliminate, reduce, or minimize some of that pain we caused in my hood. That was my goal. That was my mission. And I'm not going to sit here and tell crazy stories about the world and create pain. I'm going to tell good memories, my childhood memories. That's what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out the world. Hold your head. I got my eye on social media, especially YouTube. LG been popping since the summer. I guess we them boys, because I'm seeing shit, man. I'm seeing shit that don't look right on social media, but I ain't gonna speak on it. I'm seeing shit that don't look right on YouTube. Coming soon. I ain't gonna speak on it. I ain't a hater. I ain't a clout chaser, none of that shit. I'ma just let shit play out the way it's supposed to play out, bro. I'ma just let shit play out the way it's supposed to play out. But like I said, man, Memories of World, that's my guy. It's my bro, my childhood friend. I love him and I miss him. Shout out to his mom and his whole family. But let me say this too, right? I'm not a mixy nigga. I'm not a side hopping nigga. I'm a real motherfucker. And I crossed the paths of a lot of good people. And let me say this, man. Rest in peace to T-Rock. It ain't rock all day, every day. Rest in peace to T-Rock. I never knew Hamo, but I know that was his little bro. Shout out to Zakia. That's their little sis. Me and her went to school together. But I knew T-Rock. T-Rock embraced me in prison. In the street, when I was a kid, I didn't think he knew me. He crossed my path in prison and let me know he knew exactly who the fuck I was. And it was all good. So, rest in peace to T-Rock. That shit that occurred is just bananas, man. I don't even like to talk about it. But I'm not going to sit here and celebrate World and act like there weren't some victims attached to his name. I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to pay my respects to him, and I'm going to pay my respects to the victims and the families in the case, or the alleged incidents. Like, I'm going to do that. Rest in peace, JR. Because it's the only right, it's the right thing to do. It's not about ego. It's not about pride. It's not about keeping it real. It's not about none of that shit. It's about being a man and having tact, having class, having etiquette. That's who the fuck I am. You know what I'm saying? And having integrity. So, once again, I don't celebrate World without acknowledging and paying my respect to those victims in that case. It is what it is. I'm not mixy. I'm not side hopping. I'm being real. Rest in peace to T-Rock. Rest in peace to Hama. And a rock salute. Yeah, man. Memories of World, boy. Memories of World. I'm out here, man. I'm trying to, I'm trying, man. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. I ain't forget you. Listen, man, I'm going to end this segment. This was a special segment. I'm going to drop it right now. There's no conclusion. There's no part 2. None of that shit. It is what it is. This your boy Big Fruit dropping a special segment of Memories of World. I love you, boy. Once again, man, I'm going to get up out of here, get my day started. Y'all know how I do. I chase a check. You know what I'm saying? I chase a motherfucking check. Like I told you, I ain't on YouTube for the money. That's why I chase a check. Because this shit here is more of a hobby. This shit here is more of an experience. And this shit here is more of a platform for the people, man. You know what I'm saying? The Freestyle Fridays. The talking on the gate. You know what I'm saying? All that shit is for y'all. that shit is for y'all, bro. And I'm gonna continue to produce for y'all. I'm gonna continue to do what I do, and hopefully we can continue to have success. You know what I'm saying? On that note, your boy Big Fruit is up out of here. Thank you for hanging out with me this morning. I need to get my shit together. I need to go to work, chase this check. You know what I'm saying? The weather done broke. Summer is over. The fall is here. It's time to do vacationing. I'm gonna do a vacation probably the month of October. Nothing major, because I need a vacation. Y'all know I was running raggedy while my wife was in the hospital for the 3 weeks, son. I was running raggedy. So I need a vacation. But I ain't gonna go nowhere crazy. I'm gonna take a vacation probably October, and don't forget I said I was gonna fly Booger out. I ain't forget that. That's the first thing I'm gonna do when I get my hands on some paper. Man, this shit crazy. These bills is a motherfucker, son. You know what I'm saying? When you paying 2-3 mortgages, car notes, insurance, you know what I'm saying? What up? Phone, cable, fucking streaming, all, man, listen, man, Booger know what it is. I'ma get him down here. His seat's still here. I'ma get him. Not right this second. I love you, Bugs. Yeah, man, I'ma get up out of here. I enjoyed talking to y'all this morning. I got some things I need to attend to. So your boy up out of here. Peace.